Hey guys, what's up? My name is Prez, and welcome to another episode of NHL Be a Pro. This is episode 63. We're actually coming down to the wire when it comes down to the new NHL game coming out. Obviously, we still have August. We still have another 2 months, obviously, because July just began. But we still have another 2 months before NHL 2021 is announced. So we're going to talk about that in this video. We're going to talk about a little bit about NHL 21 and all that stuff and my thoughts on what are they going to do with NHL 21. And this is going to be type of I don't know what this video is going to be, but we're going to play some NHL Be a Pro anyways. We're going to have that in the background while I talk about NHL 21. But anyways, hopefully you guys will enjoy this one. And yeah, so if you guys want me to make a separate video on NHL 21 for the stuff that I haven't talked about in this video, if you want me to go in more details about like certain things I talk about or I mention in this video, and you guys want me to do another video, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll do a separate NHL 21 video. But anyways, let's get it started. I'll see you guys when we get on the ice. We're playing against the Anaheim Ducks today. Hopefully we just play one game. If we just play one game, that's awesome. But if we do play 2 games, that it's okay, and we'll jump into a second game. But anyways, I'll see you guys when we get it started. All right, guys, we're jumping on the ice here. We got 10 minutes left in the first period. We're jumping into a penalty kill. Well, anyways, around this time, I start usually talking about the new NHL, the newest NHL that's coming out. This is around the time I usually start talking about it. And this year, I haven't mentioned anything about NHL 21 on this channel. Not even one piece of, not even just one dream list video or wish list video. I haven't even done that on this channel, which I usually do around this time. And I used to do this series on my channel every year before new NHL comes out. I used to call it NHL like 15 news or NHL 16 news or NHL 17 news or 18, 19, and NHL 20 news. It was a series going on for my channel for quite a while where I talked about the rumors and leaks and all that stuff about the newest NHL game. I haven't done that, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it anymore because I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, but anyways, I was going to do NHL 21 wishlist video, but I decided not to do it because it's to this point it's kind of pointless. It's kind of pointless talking about the newest NHL because EA's never going to do the things that we want in the video game. They're not going to do anything. Like they're not going to listen to the community like they said with NHL 20. They said, "Oh yeah, we listened to the community." They didn't. I didn't see anybody mention they wanted face coverings or dancing in the middle before the game starts with EA SHL. Nobody wanted that. But they put it in the game anyways and said, "Oh, the community wants this." No, the community didn't want it. They didn't improve on the soundtrack, and they didn't improve on the game overall with NHL 20. Now, granted, some things in NHL 20 are awesome. Don't get me wrong there. This game is good. It's better than NHL 19. Obviously, every single year a game's going to get better than a previous version, but there is still lots and lots of problems and lots of stuff that we want in a game. Obviously, we want with NHL Be a Pro, we kind of want like a interview type of section where you want like we could talk to the press and all that stuff about our next, like our previous, like our game. We want to have like full on like practice sessions like they have in 2K. In my career, where you can go in and practice with your team, or you can go to the gym and work out. Those are the 2 things that you could do. All they wanted, that's what I want in this, because it'll make the series a little bit more interesting instead of me just playing NHL Be a Pro. There'll be some type of storyline behind it. That's what people really wanted with NHL Be a Pro this year. And that's what I wanted too. I wanted to have a story behind it. I wanted to have like a motive behind it. And maybe with the story mode with NHL Be a Pro, like they did in 2K, where like I forget what 2K that it had it in. But you were like on a bus going to a game, then you decided to shoot fireworks off with one of your teammates and stuff, and you get in trouble and all that stuff. So I don't know what it was. Don't know what 2K that was, but that was interesting. Oh, no, it wasn't 2K. It was the Madden storyline. It was the Madden storyline, and even Madden had a story mode. FIFA had a story mode. NHL did not have a story mode. For the I know FIFA and Madden stopped their story modes, their 2 story modes, but their 2 story modes were awesome. It was a great addition to those games, and I feel like EA or NHL EA missed out on the opportunity to add that to their games. They missed a big opportunity to add that to their games, in my opinion. And I loved playing the FIFA story mode. I actually couldn't wait for, obviously I did not buy FIFA. I have EA access where I could play the EA games and all that stuff. But I was waiting for it to be into the EA access vault to actually play it. And when I played the story mode for FIFA or for Madden, I loved it. It was actually interesting. It actually made me play the game even more to finish that storyline and see what happens at the end and all that stuff. I wish NHL did that. I wish this game did that. But unfortunately, it did not happen, and we just got normal NHL Be a Pro. I wish they add some different things to it for the series to keep it interesting for people to actually play and all that stuff, and like have interviews, or like did we just get moved up on the line? I just skipped it. Did we? No, we're still on 4th. We're gonna jump into the second game now because that first game was too short. But anyways, I love the story mode. I wish they had the story mode, or some type of something in the game that's added to the experience of NHL Be a Pro. Interviews, like after game interviews or before game interviews right here, would be perfect for this game. And going to like team practices and all that stuff. And if you miss a team practice, then you'll get fined. Then you'll lose some money. And then make it feel authentic with real NHL. Because in real NHL, if you miss so many practices, you're going to get fined. It's just the way it is. You're going to get fined for missing so many practices. All that stuff. So why can't they add that into this? Why they can't add like a simple, just do these 3 things, 3 challenges in practice mode, in practice, and you get some extra XP. That's it. It's so simple to add these little things. I know it's not simple to add stuff to a video game. I understand that. But when you're building a new video game and not just copy and pasting like with this and with previous NHLs, it feels like they just copy and paste it and all that stuff. They might just add a little bit more like details, like improved on the skating, improved on the shooting and all that stuff, and improved on the hitting. Little things they should be improving on every single year anyways. It shouldn't be a main focus to sell your game and to get people interested. It shouldn't be the main focus. Main focus should be game modes and big game modes, like featured game modes, like NHL Be a Pro, a game mode people can play for hours upon hours, and even when the game is old, a couple years old, they can still come back and play the story mode or play NHL Be a Pro because it's still fun, and don't have like just a 1 year life cycle on these games. And obviously there is always going to be a 1 year life cycle on these games. Obviously, it's happen with all franchise of games. Happens with Call of Duty. Happens with every single sports game that's ever made. Every year you're gonna get a new one, and it kind of sucks. I wish some developers really took a chance, just like the people that develop Assassin's Creed, where they took a year off to make a video game, to make the video game better. Um, I know EA probably can't do that, but especially with a sports game. Um, but yeah, so I don't think they need to take a year off. I think they just need to sit back and actually listen, like actually listen to their community. And what I mean by community, I mean not by um, YouTubers and social media influencers. I should just call them like social media influencers. It's a better word. Um, and I know I do YouTube and all that stuff and all that, and I talk about it and stuff, things they should change in a game. But I mean more higher up on like subscribers and notice and all this stuff. And I'm not calling out any YouTubers or anything for anything. Like, I'm not that type of person to call out another person and try to say something about them. I'm not saying anything about any other like hockey YouTuber or NHL YouTuber here on this platform or any platform for that matter. Um, I just want them to listen to the actual fan base. The actual fan base that buys the game every year, that plays it nonstop, like any other franchise that any other player likes or any other fan that likes, um, like the sports games and all this. Listen to like the real people that actually buy your games and actually listen to the community. Now I know they can't add anything or they can remove stuff, but they can't add everything that the community wants them to add. And I understand that takes it takes it takes a very long time to develop a game. And I tried to go through school to develop a game. I just couldn't do the math. I'm not really good at math. I did not graduate high school or anything, so I wasn't really good on that point, and I'm not really good at math in the beginning, anyways. But I got the book to it shows you. I don't know why I pressed B, but anyways, it shows you like all the steps you need to do to build a video game, to make a basic video game, and it's tough. It is tough. I believe I still have the book somewhere too. I think I have the book somewhere too, somewhere packed somewhere. But yeah. So well, it showed you how to build a game in Unity 3D. So so but yeah. So building a video game is hard. Adding new big features, all that stuff takes months and months and months and a lot of work. But that doesn't mean they can do it. They're a triple A title. They're a triple A developer. EA Sports, or just EA in general, is a huge developing company. They don't develop their games themselves. They actually have third party developers developing their games and just put their name on it. But they're a big developer. They can handle big productions of games. Obviously they can. Now, a lot of people might hate EA. A lot of people do hate EA, but you gotta understand, they're not the ones who's developing the game. They're paying another developer. They're paying another company to build the game, to make the game, and they just slap their name on it and says it's theirs because they own the license to it. Just like if you look at any box art for any game, like Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk's games. Activision owns the name Tony Hawk Pro Skater for the game. They own that name. They own the copyright to that name. And it was developed by Neversoft. And it was published by Activision. Activision had their name all over it. Now, Neversoft does have their name on it. They do have their name on it. But people think it's an Activision game. It's an Activision game because it's activated branded. So that's what I was trying to get at. Anyways, I didn't really talk about NHL 21 in this game. I just ranted about NHL 20 and EA. But yeah, so anyways, if you guys want me to talk about NHL 21, just let me know in the comments below. I will make a video on it. I don't know when that video is going to come out or anything. But if you guys want me to make a video about NHL 21 and my wish list for NHL 21, if you guys want to know what I want to see in NHL 21, just let me know in the comments below and all that stuff. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like the video if you guys did. And yeah, so I'll see you guys on Wednesday for an episode of NHL Be a Goalie. Then on Friday, you guys will see the first episode of my franchise mode, NHL 20 franchise mode. The first episode will be going up on Friday, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But anyways, my name is Prez. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head